In the next 20 minutes, I'll walk you through every single step of the LA County construction approval process, from pulling your first permit, to passing every inspection, to getting your certificate of occupancy. Let's get started. Here's the big picture. There are 5 major phases in the LA County building process. We'll cover each one in detail. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do, what to expect, and how to avoid the most common mistakes that cause delays. One important note before we begin: this video is specifically for projects in unincorporated Los Angeles County areas governed directly by LA County Public Works, not a city like LA, Long Beach, or Pasadena. If you're in an incorporated city, check with that city's building department. Use the County Service Locator tool at permits.lacounty.gov to confirm your jurisdiction. Phase 1: Determining whether you need a permit. Not all construction work requires a permit, but most structural, electrical, plumbing, and mechanical work does. Here are common projects that always require a permit in LA County: new construction, any building, room additions or expansions, garage conversions or ADU, accessory dwelling unit, construction, structural modifications, moving or removing walls, electrical panel upgrades or new circuits, plumbing additions or relocations, HVAC system installations, decks, fences over 6 feet, retaining walls over 4 feet, re-roofing with structural changes, swimming pools and spas. Projects that may not require a permit include cosmetic work like painting, flooring replacement, cabinet installation, and minor repairs. When in doubt, call your local building and safety district office. Getting a permit after the fact, called a retroactive permit, is far more expensive and complicated. Always check first. To find your local district office and confirm your jurisdiction, visit permits.lacounty.gov and use the service locator. Enter your address or parcel number, and it will tell you exactly who handles permits for your property. Phase 2: Applying for your permit. LA County uses an online portal called Epic LA, that's EPIC-LA, to manage all permit applications, plan submissions, and inspection requests. You can access it at epiclaw.lacounty.gov. If your project is straightforward, like a simple water heater replacement, you may be able to get an over-the-counter permit issued on the same day at your local district office. For most projects, however, you'll go through the full online application process. Step 1 in Epic LA: create your account. Go to epiclaw.lacounty.gov and click Register. You'll need a valid email address. This account will be your hub for everything: submitting applications, uploading documents, paying fees, and requesting inspections. If you're a licensed contractor, register under the contractor category so your license information can be linked to your permits. Homeowners can register as owner-builders. Step 2: Submit your base application. Once logged in, start a new permit application. You'll provide project address and parcel number, APN, type of work, new construction, addition, alteration, etc. Description of the scope of work, estimated project valuation. This affects your fees, contractor information if applicable, including license number. Be thorough and accurate here. Vague descriptions slow down the plan review process. For example, don't just write remodel, write 350 square foot room addition with electrical, plumbing, and mechanical work to rear of existing single-family residence. Step 3: Prepare and upload your plans. For most permitted projects, you'll need to submit construction drawings. Requirements vary by project type, but typically include site plan showing property boundaries, existing structures, and proposed work location, floor plan, existing and proposed, elevations showing exterior views, structural details, foundation plans, framing details, electrical, plumbing, and mechanical plans if applicable, title block on each sheet with project address, owner name, designer name, and scale. Energy compliance documentation, Title 24 reports for new construction or significant alterations. Plans must be submitted in PDF format. For residential projects, plans drawn by the homeowner may be acceptable for simple projects. For anything complex, hire a licensed architect or engineer. Special projects may require additional agency reviews before your permit is issued. These include LA County Fire Department, fire sprinkler systems, fire access roads, LA County Department of Public Health, septic systems, food facilities, California Coastal Commission, properties near the coast, LADWP or Southern California Edison. For utility connections, Epic LA will route your application to the appropriate departments automatically. Step 4: Pay your plan check fees. Once you submit your application, the county will review it and send you an invoice through Epic LA. Fees in LA County are calculated based on your project's valuation, the estimated cost of construction. For 2025 to 2026, The base building permit fee starts at $63.71 for the lowest valuation tier, with a mandatory permit issuance fee of $39.99 added to all permits. For larger projects, fees can run into thousands of dollars. Plan check fees are typically a percentage of the total permit fee and are paid upfront before review begins. Pay your fees through the Epic LA portal using a credit card or e-check. Once paid, your plan review officially begins. Phase 3, Plan Review. This is where the county reviews your submitted drawings to ensure they comply with the 2022 California Building Code, as adopted by LA County amendments to the Building Code zoning requirements, setbacks, height limits, lot coverage, fire safety codes, energy efficiency standards, Title 24. Structural engineering requirements. Review times vary significantly by project complexity and department workload. Simple residential projects may be reviewed in 2 to 4 weeks. Complex commercial projects can take 3 to 6 months or longer. During review, the county may issue a correction notice, a list of items that need to be revised before the plans can be approved. You'll receive this through Epic LA. Respond by revising your plans and resubmitting. Multiple rounds of corrections are common, don't be discouraged. Pro tip: if you're using an architect or engineer, ask them to have someone do a pre-application meeting or pre-check with the building department. This can catch major issues before you officially submit and dramatically reduce correction cycles. When your plans are approved, you'll receive an email notification through Epic LA. At this point, you'll need to submit any final required forms, such as owner-builder declarations or contractor acknowledgement forms, before the permit is officially issued. Once issued, download and print your permit card. You are legally required to post this permit card at your job site in a visible location throughout construction. You'll also need to keep the approved stamped plans on site for inspector review. With your permit in hand, you are now authorized to begin construction. Phase 4, Construction Inspections. This is where many people feel most uncertain, so let's break it down clearly. LA County requires inspections at specific stages of construction. You must request and pass each required inspection before covering up the work and moving to the next stage. Covering work without an inspection is a serious violation that can result in costly corrective action. Your permit card or the inspection record card issued with your permit will list all required inspections for your specific project. The number and type of inspections depends on your project's scope. Let's go through the most common inspection stages. Foundation inspection. Before pouring concrete, the inspector must verify excavation depth and dimensions match approved plan, soil conditions are acceptable, formwork is correctly placed, reinforcing steel, rebar, is properly sized, spaced, and tied, required embedments, anchor bolts, hold downs, are in place. Call for this inspection after excavation and formwork are complete but before you pour the concrete. The inspector needs to see the rebar and forms. Underground plumbing and electrical inspections. If your project involves pipes or conduit that will be buried underground, under a slab or in trenches, these must be inspected before being covered. This includes underground drain lines and supply pipes, underground electrical conduit, underground gas lines. Make sure trenches are clean and accessible. The inspector will check pipe size, slope, material, and fittings. Concrete slab inspection. For slab-on-grade construction, after the foundation inspection passes but before pouring concrete, the inspector may need to verify vapor barrier installation under slab plumbing is complete and inspected slab reinforcement is in place. In some cases, the foundation and pre-slab inspections are combined. Your inspection card will clarify. Framing inspection. This is one of the most critical inspections. It takes